question is, what is group? My second question is, what is team? So, group in the sense, the group of peoples or thing. Okay, let me give you an example. If you are going somewhere to attend any events, so you can take with any persons, your friends, relatives. Okay, there is no any difference between age and designation or qualification like that. Anyone can join that particular event. So like that, you will go to group together and you will enjoy the event. So, but when you consider the team is the group of people. The team will select the whatever requirements, the requirement of the project, the what project requires, the what project demands. According that, the team will going to be generated. The team leader, the person one who is having the information about that task, that project, so he will be nominated by that organization. He will select the team members according to that what the project required, the what project demands, the what core competency required for that particular task. According that, he will select the peoples. So assume that if you want to build a house, at that time you will select the peoples, the person who is having the core competency in the building the house. So architectures, civil designers, so like that, carpenter, so like that core competence people should be selected regarding that particular task. So like that, according that particular task, the team leader will select the peoples. So that's why the team is nothing but the group of the peoples who are having the core competency, the skills, the what the team is required. Now in this particular slide, you can go for that stages of team development. In that I am going to explain in 4 format. One is forming, another is storming, another is norming, and fourth one is performing, last adjourning. So first one is forming. To form any group or any team, you have to have the communication, you have to have some information regarding that particular members. So you have to interchange their interest and their behaviors, their thinking capacity, and the what education they are having, what skill they are having. According that, we can utilize that particular skills in your upcoming projects. So that's why forming, in that stage of forming, just will get together and you have the interaction between that particular group of team members. So second step is storming. In this particular storming, you will check all the skills, the whatever skills are required for that particular team, the what team demands. According that, you will check the task, and the person who is having that core competency relating that particular team work and related to that particular task, you will select that person and will give that particular what task he has to play in that particular team. And after that, norming. In the norming, what happens? You will start training that all team members regarding that particular project, respect to that particular project, respect to that particular job, and that person should be trained. Before that, even though they are having some knowledge about that same type of project, although you will have some training program should be done, and name whatever the interaction should be in the higher grade, and they have to interact. The interpersonal relation will be improved, and they come to know what knowledge they are having, what experience they are having, how to utilize that, what training should be needed. These all things should be given, the fully knowledge should be developed, and that knowledge should be polished according to that particular the job, the what thing is required, the what responsibility they have to take. So that all things will be discussed, and they are trained to that particular projects. So in this particular norming, all the training should be done regarding that project, all the responsibilities, all the rules and regulations, all the whatever you are having, the policies, everything will be discussed, and there is no any doubts should be in that particular forming session. So everything should be clear, and whatever that project they are having, all the demo should be done, all the practical should be done. So after that, even though they are having any doubts, the clear communication will be there, the interaction should be there with the team leader, and also with the co-colleagues, and the whatever team members they are having, teammates will have some communication along with that all the members, and that will be trained in the good manner to take the responsibility to process that particular the task. And last, you'll have performing. In that performing, the only the perform should be taken place. There is no any discussion because already have done all the things should be happened, all the demo should be done in the norming and storming. So that's why in performing just they have to perform. There is no any confusion. So everything should be performed there, all the tasks, and everyone should complete their task, the responsibility according to what they have assigned for that. After that, of course, you will get the work should be done and will be succeed, and that team will be urgent. So here I want to explain some more about that forming here and storming and norming and performing. In forming, all the guidance and whatever that should be given from the manager or team leader to that all the team members. So also, and they have to be very clear the individually what rules they are having, the what responsibility they are having, and process what they have to do. So what work should be taken and how much utilization of their skills. These all things should be measured in that particular forming, and they will be provided the enough time to understand each other and to develop the interpersonal relations, professional relations, and also they will have the discussions and they will interchange their knowledge, and that all knowledge will be given with polish with the team leader, and he is having the responsibility to utilize that all the tasks, utilize that all the skills they are having, so in the required that particular task. And second, you will have the storming. In that storming, everyone will understand each other, and they will have the good discussion, and they will have the discussion regarding that particular task, the whatever task is given to that particular team, and everything will be clear, and they will have the clear opinion about whatever they are having the that project, and relation will be going to build in the next performing also. So here storming, it is very important rule, because they have first impression is, you can say, it will become the up to end of your project, that same thing will be then. That's why you have to be very careful to understand that their fashion, their interest. So sometimes what happens, even though they are not having the interest to perform, so forcibly you will take that person's and you will make him to work on that particular project. So that's why you have to be very clear, and you have to be understand that particular person to whether he is having really that fashion to work on that particular project. So on that basis, you will go for the norming. In that norming, relationships are well understood, and in the whatever team members, and competency, the whatever the peoples are having, the team members are having, that competency what they are having, how you can use that competency, these all things will be discussed over there, and communication will be very high point, and everyone should have the good communication with all the peoples, and they have respect to each other, and they have to interchange their knowledge, and they have to be polish their knowledge, and the training should be done, and whatever the project they are having, that model will be there, and the training should be conducted. And after that they will have the demo version, and the trial version will be there, and that after that they have the whatever the task, when they are performing the task, the whatever problems will come, we will say the challenges, whatever challenge will come, so they are ready to face that one. So like that, you have to train that persons, and wherever they are having the lacking behind, you have to give the training for that particular persons, and the whatever experience persons who are in that particular team, their duty to make all their juniors to motivate and to build that particular team in the good manner. So it will begins to work to optimize the team process, and all should be ready with for the field. And in the fourth, what we are discussing, performing. In the performing, team is committed to performing well. So all are committed because already they have the training, they have the discussion, they have the demo, everything is done. So that's why they are very perfect in that. That's why they are very committed to perform that particular task, and focus on being the strategic. Sometimes what happens when you are working on that, your strategy should be work. So that's why, so always you have to have the strategy to perform at that work time, that project when you are making at that time, whatever the challenge will come, you should have some strategies to overcome, and you should have the confidence. So these all things will becomes from that senior members, from that team members. Always they have to motivate, and they have to share their experience, what they have did in the earlier project, how they are faced the challenges, and how they are solved that all things, and at last they have got the success in that particular thing. Team runs well with little oversights also. Always you have to think about some oversight logic also. With that you can get the success. These are the some 4 points I like to discuss with you. Thank you.